Must you wear so many layers?
Comes with the job, I guess. Who are you?
Me? I'm no one. But you. You're even godlier than Brasidas said you'd be. It should be your statue between these trees.
Brasidas? What does he have to do with this?
Warrior, he said. Look for the mighty warrior with the broken spear. I added the godly bit.
그게 나다.
Brasidas knows a warrior when he sees one. Word of my deeds will outlive any statue.
Of course. Your story should be sung from the mountaintops. In Arcadia, you are already a legend.
Where is Brasidas?
여시 내
I need to
팬인가?
speak with him.
Of course you do. And the woman, you'd like to speak with her too, yes?
Wait.
She looks like you.
오,
Tell
얘
me where they
뭐야?
went.
I should. It's what Brasidas
Ah.
paid me for, after all.
Then why don't you?
He didn't pay
어?
enough.
눈 봐라.
I hope.
너 후회해. 건방진 놈아.
Somebody get water!
깨우고. 죽어.
Stop! Please, stop!
죽는 애가 아니었네. 죽이고 싶은데.
My story will outlive any statue. Who says that?
Tell me where they are, or we'll cut that shit-eating grin off your shit-eating face.
He said you had a nasty temper. He wasn't wrong.
죽고 싶지 않으면
Tell me where
얘기해라.
my mother is, or I'll shove my spear so far down your throat, you'll be shitting iron at the gates of Hades.
Please, show mercy.
Speak!
They're on a hill, a cliff overlooking the gale.
Brasidas didn't pay you enough? Who did? Tell me, or I'll wrap your guts around your neck and hang you from that tree.
무서워.
Archon, he's paying more for your head than Brasidas could afford in two
아,
lifetimes.
집정관의
Tell me who
하인이었지.
the Archon is. I want a name.
웃어?
Lagos. His name is Lagos, and he's the most powerful man in Arcadia. He who controls the grain controls the world.
You threaten the wrong people, Malaka.
I don't threaten.
아니야.
I
넌
promise.
웃으면 안 됐어. 너 웃었잖아. 건방진 놈아. 왜 웃어? 일로 와. 너는 절벽 맛 좀 보여줘야겠다 내가. 일로 와. 빨리 와. 왜 안 와 일로? 절벽 맛 좀 보자. 아우 좀 날아가면 좋겠네. 지금. 잘 가시고. 아 왜 안 떨어져? 하. 아이씨. 하. 잘 가라고. 아이템은 주워야겠죠? 어디까지 가? 아 이것 때문에 현상금이 오른 거예요? 집정관 때문이구만. 브라시다스가 보낸 편지. 난 자네 어머니와 함께 있다네. 페게아 근처 절벽에서 만나지.
Thank the gods you found us.
I got your message. I killed the messenger. He betrayed you, Brasidas.
These cultists Marini told me about. They knew you were coming and must have forced Lagos to place the bounty on your heads. Trusting anyone in Arcadia will be difficult now.
Which is why I say we put that Archon's head on a pike. Our message to the Puppet King in Sparta will be clear.
폭력이 답입니다.
I'm sure he has soldiers everywhere in Arcadia. We'll just behead them all.
And deal with it like you dealt with the manga? Why not hire some musicians
아,
to
나한테
entertain the
뭐라
crowd
그래.
too?
I
우리
know
엄마가 하자
you wanted me to
그랬는데.
kill him in private, but at the time, it was the right choice.
Whatever happens, we need Lagos alive. Arcadia is Sparta's breadbasket, and Lagos keeps it full.
That man is working for the cult of Cosmos, not Sparta.
Then we need to free him from their grasp.
What makes you think he wants to leave?
Bounties and threats aren't Lagos' style. He's a farmer, not a killer.
What do you have in mind, Brasidas?
Unlike your mother, I think we can handle this quietly. I'm going to begin by investigating a safe house he keeps. There might be some evidence there.
브라시다스는 그래도 좀 현명한 것 같은데?
What do you think we should do?
I still say we send the Archon to Hades. Upsetting Sparta's breadbasket will send the false king searching for crowns. The Archon is no longer the man you knew. The cult has him now.
Looks like I came just in time.
You certainly did. But it's time to make a decision.
그냥 이거 해보고 아닌 것 같다 싶으면 죽이면 되잖아.
Your strategy makes sense, Brasidas.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
You're letting sentimentality cloud your judgment.
Thousands of Spartans
내가 봤을 때
depend on
엄마는
Lagos
별로
for
현명하진
food
않아.
and protection. His death would bring chaos.
앞뒤 생각 안 하고 저지르는 스타일이야 엄마도. 스파르타인이어가지고.
There's a farmhouse northeast of Tegea where he has a safe house. Meet me there before you do anything you'll regret.
And what if Brasidas' plan doesn't work?
The Archon hides like a coward in Fort Samikon. You can't miss that monstrosity. You could go after him now, but be careful. He's well defended.
Then we must weaken his defenses.
He's got barracks full of guards and silos full of grain. It would be a shame if any came to harm.
Where exactly are Lagos' guards stationed?
Some rest their heads at the barracks in Tegea. There's also a camp and a fort in Smuggler's Forest. Destroy his guards there, and his defenses will be weakened.
Tell me where to find the silos.
The Archon stores his wheat in Pan's cradle. Set the silos alight, and his livelihood will go up in smoke.
I'll go see what Lagos is up to.
Good luck, my lamb.
You don't understand. This isn't just
라고스.
about fire and weed. This is personal.
예은 씨는 그 브라다스 말로는 지금 약간 이런 사람이 아니고 원래 교단 사람이 아니고 약간 지금 이렇게 돼버린 것 같다는 거죠? 교단 때문에? 집정관의 안정가오. 집정관 집이네?
Proof around here. You came. Lagos still lives then?
What exactly is this place?
Lagos is a very public figure in Arcadia. This is where he handles his more private affairs.
Remind me, why are you covering for the man who wants me and my mother dead?
I've known Lagos a long time. He got supplies through to my lines when my soldiers were starving.
오랜 친구 이런
Acting
느낌인가
dishonorably
본데?
is completely out of character.
What are you looking for?
If we can find out who's manipulating Lagos, there'll be no need for blood.
I thought Spartans drank blood for breakfast.
I've seen enough for 2 lifetimes. Still, I have hope.
You're getting soft, Brasidas.
When Leonidas died at the Hot Gates, we all came together against a common enemy. Athenians, Spartans, fighting side by side.
왔나?
What is it?
Someone's here.
Were you followed?
No,
Good. You have the letter from Lagos?
I do.
Our job is to deliver this to the scorched tree, near a golden field. Someone will meet us there and take it to the hideout.
저
A
편지를
letter
뺐나?
from Lagos? It could have the answers we need.
I'll follow them. You keep searching the house.
Would be worse. Would be us guarding the hideout next to the farm. farmhouse. Hopefully that slack-jawed messenger will be here soon.
What's so important about the letter that they keep?
Malaka! Anyone can follow the messenger straight to the famine.
아니 어디가 얘?
You stay there.
뭐야? 암살. 게이지 안 찼는데
Don't take another step.
지금. 오케이 됐다. 오 아슬아슬했다. 근데 저기 가 있을 때
No further.
아이 걸렸네.
I will cut into them! Somehow let them reach the farmhouse!
파이 파이.
It's burning!
뭐야 패링. 찌르고. 이거 써보자. 좋아.
I was brought here with Lagos's family. I thought we'd be killed.
Where are they?
Below ground, with many guards.
I need you to go tell my friend Brasidas I found them. He should be in an old farmhouse northeast of Tegea.
I'll do it. Thank the gods you came to help us.
Wonder what's down here.
무글루텐. 경비병이 아주 많다며. 없는데? 가라 얘들아.
Thank you! My life was worth it!
얘네 이제 구해줬으니까 라고스가 교단한테 협박당할 일 없겠죠?
Alexios, Brasidas sent me.
Are we going home?
I have no idea. We've been trapped in this filthy cave for days, with no word from Lagos whatsoever.
You're free, but it's not safe to return to Lagos yet.
Are those scary men still with Pater?
Have you heard of the cult of Cosmos?
Only in whispers. Ever since my husband found new business partners, they've stationed guards around our home. For our safety, he said. Then one day, those guards dragged us here.
They're making your Pater do things he doesn't want to do. I'll find Lagos and release him from these scary men.
And what of us? I can't go back to that Reps. And now that these guards are dead, we're in danger.
For now, go to my friend Brasidas. He'll meet you at the safe
이
house
아줌마는
northeast of Tegea.
내가 살려줬는데 고맙다는 말은 못할 망정.
Are you angry, Mater?
아, 고맙다 하네요.
You saved us. We'll go find Brasidas. Here.
이해 씨랑 대화가 되겠죠? 그래 이 안에 냅둔 거 보면 대화하려고 맞네.
I knew you'd come find me sooner or later.
What tipped you off?
I know it was you who freed my family. They're safe thanks to you.
I did what I had to. Even with everyone in Arcadia trying to kill me.
The world is so chaotic now.
The cult made it that way.
We're living in divided times. Sparta against Athens. Old against new.
And you think the cultists aren't stoking the flames on both sides?
I've seen what they can do.
what they're willing to do. I want what's best for Arcadia. I'll consider what you have to say.
뭘 고려해? 나 안 죽이려고 했으니까 뭐.
It's not too late. Leave the cult of Cosmos and join Brasidas.
You expect me to trust you? After how you slaughtered
얘
them?
봐라.
I know what you do to cultists. I won't bow my head.
이 진짜 웃긴 놈이네. 내가 지 가족을 구해줬는데
That
이런
wasn't
말을
my
하네.
plan.
Then I should thank you for letting me face death, as Spartans do.
아니 내가 자기 가족을 구해줬는데 이 지금 무슨 말도 안 되는 소리야. 못 믿겠다니. 그럼 내가 네 가족을 왜 구하냐? 어? 진작 죽일 걸 그랬네 그냥. 가족은 왜 구했어? 죽어.
He's dead.
This complicates things.
One less cultist? Seems simple enough.
Lagos was a dear friend once. I should have been there.
Should
교단원이었다고.
have been there. Brasidas, that man stopped deserving your loyalty the moment he joined the cult.
So you execute the manga in public against my advice, and now you kill Lagos? If you were under my command, you wouldn't be anymore.
I don't follow orders.
얘 봐라. 내가 언제 네 명령을 따랐어?
So it's done. I suppose you'll be wanting to report the news to Sparta soon.
You're right. We've done all we can. It's time to go to Sparta.
Yes, it's time we returned.
Marini, you are as determined as ever. I'm sure you will regain your house soon. With Lagos dead, arrangements must be made to ensure Sparta doesn't starve.
Arcadia is safe once more.
And the bounty is lifted. We are free to travel without fear.
Then let's continue our journey.
오케이.
You're as nimble as ever. Now, carry me to my house on the other side of the mountain.
I have to carry you the whole way?
I'm so weak. I'm so frail.
Fine. Marcos.
아,
I am nothing.
얘
if
여기서
not
포도파
consistent, my
타는구만.
friend. Much better. No one makes a hasty exit like you.
You're welcome.
좋아. 퀘스트 안 되나? 역시.
Alexios, welcome to the newest of the Marcos estates. I wasn't expecting company, but one must always be prepared. Wine?
Marcos, I can't believe you're here.
Believe it, my friend. I'm not a man of one city, but of all cities. Who am I to deny the rest of the Greek world what I have to offer?
What brings you to Kos of all places?
케팔로니아
I've learned
맞구나.
a thing or two about soil. Turns out Kefalonia wasn't the best place for grapes. Plus, the locals here love wine.
Everybody loves wine.
On top of that, Kefalonia isn't as busy as it was before. Plague came from Chaosos and many died. It was bad for business.
Been here long?
Long enough to establish myself as the foremost wine seller in Kos. Well, the one wine seller in Kos. The Koans will come around eventually.
You made it a long way from home.
I could say the same to you. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did. I found my mother.
What a coincidence! I found my mama too!
Here, in Kos.
Since Kos is her home, Kos is my home too! Say hello, mama!
아, 저분이었구나. 엥?
Your mama? You told me your mother was dead.
Right, this is my adopted mama.
Ah.
We've become so close, she wouldn't
Ah,
have it any
새엄마야?
other way.
Come on, Marcos. The truth.
Well, Mama is the owner of the vineyard. When her husband met his untimely death, it was going to be auctioned off. Something had to be done.
So you stepped in to help. How generous.
It's ridiculous a wonderful lady such as Mama cannot inherit her own property. Now we run the vineyard
아, 저
together.
이거
Isn't
이
that right,
포도밭
Mama?
상속받으려고 이렇게 했구만.
She'd put up a fuss if she disagreed. It's her land, but she shares it with her precious son, me.
Don't think I've forgotten that. Marcos always has a plan. Sounds like one of your schemes.
Alexios, that was the old Marcos. These days, I live a peaceful life.
You were tied up in a fort. That's peaceful.
맞네.
About that, I have a bit of a problem on my hands.
Why am I not surprised?
But it's something I know you could help me with, my friend. I know your credentials.
Go on.
You know me. I borrow some drachmi, and before I know it, they're calling me the Khan of Kos. All thanks to the Cerberus, whom I owe the most.
The Cerberus? Oh, first the Cyclops, now this.
아, 돈을 또
Don't tell me it's a
빌렸구만.
three-headed dog.
Don't be ridiculous. This is nothing like the Cyclops. This time I wish to make a peace offering with nothing less than my finest wine.
Finest? Palatable? Maybe.
Alexios, you're like family to me. And since I'm family to you, I'm sure you wouldn't mind helping.
You're sure, are you?
I promise I can afford to pay you this time. Just take my wine to the Cerberus. Simple.
Fine. For old time's sake.
I can always count on you. And the Cerberus can count on a nice wine pairing with dinner. Take it to his house.
The Cerberus better not bite me.
이거 포도주 이거 독 타놓은 거 아니야? 독 같은 거 있는 거 아니야? 코스 약초밭. 여긴 약초밭이야?
Are you the Cerberus?
Who wants to know?
Who? Only one
정사구나.
head. A gift for you. Have you ever had Marcus's wine? It's the best of the best.
What's so good about it?
둘 다 구라야?
If you savor your wine, you'll like it. It's very rich.
He's not gonna win me over with wine. I never forget whose purse my drachmi goes into.
오, 살벌하게
Peace
생겼다.
offering. A thank you for waiting so patiently for him to pay you back.
Then drink with me, if you think it's so good.
마셔야겠죠?
All right.
It's poisoned!
No, that's just the wine.
You tricked me.
뭐야, 독이면 나는 아이씨, 독이야? 아, 독이었구나. 그냥 튀어도 되는 거겠지? 아니 근데 약간 나는 독사를 할 그런 사람이라고는 생각을 안 했는데.
Ah, he's returned. Let me guess. The Cerberus wants to order another amphora's worth.
The wine made us sick, Marcos.
Impossible. It was my best batch. I double-checked.
If you wanted him dead, you should have told me.
I did tell you. I'm a new Marcos. I don't want people dead. I want what's right. But that isn't good news.
No, it's not good. The Cerberus will come after you.
What to do? What to do? What am I saying? Alexios, this is when we strike.
얘 봐라.
Strike. You and what army?
I have a demigod for a best friend. That's an army as strong as 20 soldiers.
You have it all figured out, don't you?
There's only 3 of them, plus their little group of men. It will be easy, my friend.
3?
Why do you think they're called the Cerberus? Because they're 3 brothers, triplets, each with as much bite as the last.
Great. So there are 2 others that will want revenge.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. That means 2 of them haven't tried my wine.
So what are you going to do?
장난 아니야?
They need to be spooked. As Mama says, a threat is like a bear, very scary. We'll burn the Cerberus's farm, specifically the silos.
That's not a good idea.
When have you had reason not to trust me? Don't answer that, my friend. Just trust me.
It better work, though I'm skeptical.
It's even worth sacrificing them as potential customers.
Do you want the crops burned too?
They grow herbs, harmless plants for medicine. It's just the silos that should go. Blow them up!
You couldn't have mentioned there were 3 of them before?
I thought it was implied. Having triplets runs in their family.
That's a lot of Cerberuses.
Let's hope they don't procreate and have Cerberus puppies.
I'll pay their farm a visit.
Give them a good scare. I'm pretty sure it's the farm at Astipalia City. Their goons are always hanging around.
Got it.
이거 진짜 독을 넣은 건지 아닌지 긴가민가 했는데 나머지는 안 먹었냐고 물어보는 거 보니까 3명이 다 안 먹었냐고 물어보는 거 보니까 독을 탔네.
Onward! The Cerberus should stay away from you now.
Well, maybe not after all. One of the farmers ran over. She was, not happy.
Why?
It seems I may have, or I
뭐라고?
accidentally, of course, sent you to someone else's farm.
It wasn't the Cerberus's farm?
I could have sworn it belonged to the Cerberus.
이 아저씨
Have
진짜
to
웃긴
believe me,
아저씨야.
my friend. An honest mistake.
진짜 어이없네.
I destroyed someone's farm. I knew something was off.
I will take on the debt and help them rebuild. Nothing else can go wrong.
Another mess.
You've known me longer than anyone. If you can't forgive me, Alexios, who can?
Someone with more patience.
Are you going to make me beg? Because I'll beg. Spare me from the Cerberus.
이 아저씨 진짜.
Have I led you down the wrong path? A few times, yes. Many times, maybe. But this is it for me, my friend.
I can't keep you safe if you keep getting into trouble, Marcos.
Think back to that sunny day when I found you, Alexios.
아, 또
That
그때
was
얘기.
your day of need,
어우.
and Marcos came to the rescue. Come to my rescue today.
I've paid you back plenty.
That I can't deny. But the Cerberus will come with its dogs and its devotees, and I'll be finished. Protect me, and we'll come out on top.
There's that we again.
I'll tell you what. You protect me, and you get Mama's beloved
도끼?
battle axe. She used to be quite the fighter, believe it or not.
All right, let's keep you alive.
Oh, I've never heard words more sweet. You'll never get rid of me now.
That's why I do what I do.
And just in time, I hear them approaching. All right, Marcos, this is it. The grand finale.
기다려봐. 나도 아군 좀 부르자. 아, 안 되나? 뭐야? 지금 싸우고 있어서 안 되는구나. 야야야, 걔 죽이면 안 된다고. 의뢰인, 내 의뢰인. 야야야, 어디가? 어? 야, 얘네 봐라. 가라고. 어이씨. 야야야. 마르코 때리지 마. 마르코 때리지 말라고. 꺼져. 어우 좀. 너도 가버려. 오.
We did it, my friend. I'd say I was invincible, but I don't want to jinx myself.
Yes, that's why you're alive.
I joke, I joke. I owe you everything, Alexios. For this, you get a lifetime supply of wine and my friendship. Lucky you. Oh, and Mama's axe. Life will now be simple. All thanks to you. It's always thanks to you.
A less dramatic life is just what you
리액션은
need,
진짜
Marcos.
최고다.
Go now and adventure. Come back anytime for that cup of wine.
Right. We'll see about that.
도와줄 맛이 나. 흑요석 섬. 비켜. 비켜.
What's this battle you're calling out about?
My name's Dracula.
드라키오스.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Alexios, tell me about the battle.
The Battle of 100 Hands draws
백수
warriors from all
거신전.
corners of the Greek world to compete for a large purse. But as competitions go,
아,
it's also very deadly.
천하제일
Last person
격투대
standing
전투
type
격투대
of affair.
천하제일 격투대 같은 거네요.
Killing is how I make my drachmi. This battle will be no different.
It's true.
천하제일
You have the
무술대회였나?
look of a
천하제일
mythical
무술대회.
hero about you.
I expect future generations to sing songs in my honor.
If you join the battle, you'll have the chance to prove your mettle against the best. And because the battle is backed by the most powerful and influential people in the Greek world, the purse is always growing.
If you mean the people I think you mean, then I would like to meet them and have a few words.
Indeed. They are the kind of people I would never speak about openly. You know, you do look like someone I've met before. Another fierce warrior. Family resemblance, perhaps.
You mean Deimos? Then this battle is
데이모스?
backed by the cult.
Of course. I can't
데이모스가
talk about
왔었어?
that. Not with any old challenger, but become the champion of the Battle of 100 Hands, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to fight in the battle.
I thought you might. The only rule is that every competitor must train with another competitor, and they must vouch for each other.
And you can direct me to a worthy training partner.
Indeed, indeed. One of our top-ranked
Roxana.
competitors is looking for a training companion. Roxana. She spars on Idria, the island just north of here.
What started the tradition of a free-for-all battle on Melos?
I started it with some financial support from the powerful people I mentioned. The metaphor is that each combatant is battling a hecatoncheir.
The creature with 50 heads and 100 hands.
Indeed. By defeating all the competitors, it's as if the champion has slain the creature itself. Quite an achievement.
그래서 백수
Not
거신전이구나.
something to be attempted by the weak.
Indeed. What do you know about Roxana?
She's from a long line of aspiring champions. Indeed, virtually her entire family has tried to win the Battle of 100 Hands.
Aspiring champions?
None of them were as skilled as Roxana, it must be said.
록사나면은 여자 이름 같은데?
How did you become the person who organizes the battle?
I was an up-and-coming merchant in these parts. Down on my luck, it turned out. Owed a few favors, then some powerful people called in those favors. Turned out to be good for me. Blood sports are big business on Melos.
These powerful people you mentioned, they're the cult of Cosmos, aren't they?
The mysterious ones. You want to meet them? I know, but it will have to wait.
How long?
I stay close with all of my champions. If you win the battle, it's something we can discuss over victory wine.
I'm ready to compete.
You haven't yet finished your training. You do seem capable enough. If you gave me a heavy bag of drachmi, however, I might be able to waive that requirement.
이 아저씨 봐라. 훈련 마쳤는데요?
I already finished my training with Roxana.
Indeed. Show me a Mystios and I'll show you a liar. Nice try.
아이씨.
I'll finish training and return.
이 록사나랑 그걸 해야 되나 보네. 연습을. 히드리아 섬의 록사나와 훈련하십시오. 아 맞네. 뭐야 얘. 어? 너 자신 있어? 멍멍아 물어. 어? 없어졌다. 야야야. 왜 날 공격하러 와 얘네. 내 멍멍이. 헐. 저 자식들이 어이가 없네. 멜로스 그 뭐야 히드리아 섬은 어딘데? 오. 잘
Come
싸우는데.
on, you worms! I need to work harder if I'm going to win the battle of 100 hands. I need a professional, a real champion.
Lucky for you, a champion.
내가 그 전사요.
Dracula sent me to train with you.
Interesting. I need to practice with another competitor to officially enter.
This battle.
The Battle of 100 Hands is the most grueling contest in the Greek world. The body count is high, and the chance of success low. Are you sure that's something you want to train for?
죽인 일은 제
Killing's
전문입니다.
what I do, and I do it well.
You have the right attitude, I'll give you that. But you can't simply power your way to victory in the Battle of 100 Hands. It takes preparation.
If this battle is so difficult, why enter it at all?
I'm not from a family of means, champion, and have always dreamed about the 100 Hands purse. My father, my brother tried to win it years ago. Even my mother entered last time. And now, they're all gone. Dead.
아니 그 정도면 그만해야 되는 거 아니야?
I don't care about the drachmi, not now. I need to save my family's legacy from the edge of yet another champion's blade. I need to win, and become like a hero of old.
If the battle's so hard, why do you think you'll win?
I train at all hours until my body gives out. Before bed, I make offerings to Ares. I wake in the night to strategize, and then I rise in the morning to do it all again.
That's an impressive amount of work.
If I don't win the battle, at least I'll know I've done all I can.
Let's say I want to fight in the Battle of 100 Hands.
Then fight me, and prove you are a worthy training companion.
You asked for it.
Come on, Mistios!
후회할 텐데. 록사나.
Are you even trying? You need to push me! Nice move! Ha!
피하고. 어.
Stings, doesn't it,
Ah.
champion?
I felt worse. That hurt.
Ooh, I made you angry! You're cute when you're angry.
What?
어라?
I'm not angry.
Of course not.
혼내줘야겠구만 록사나. 근데 이 정도 때리면 죽는 거 아니야? 이게 훈련 맞아? 뜨겁지? 이거 비명이 거의 죽는 비명인데 이거. 그다 죽겠어 너.
It seems you are the champion I've been looking for. A real Spartan, if I'm right.
You are.
I sensed it in the way you fought. Aggressive, but not reckless. My name's Roxana.
Alexios.
Next on the agenda is archery training. Are you ready?
자기가 졌으면서 무슨.
I'm ready.
So eager. Well, a shipment of wolves has wrecked on shore nearby. They were meant to be part of the battle, but now they're our practice targets.
Let's go hunting.
늑대를 잡으러 간다.
We're a safe distance here. Now shoot these cursed wolves before they start taking down the local children. I'll see if there isn't a thing or two I can learn from you.
어? 꼬시는 게 있네요.
It's nice to be out here. Just the two of us.
Is that right?
There were a lot of onlookers when we sparred.
You'll be happy to know the rest of our training will be more
어?
private.
On with the hunt. I can always use more pelts.
A true champion. I knew it. Ready your bow.
잘해야겠는데. 아 이래서 공술이구나. 저는 뭐 저기 왜 내려가? 공술훈련이라더니. 플러팅 들어오네요. 조각 같다는. 아, 활로만 해야 돼? 알았어. 야, 근데 죽을 순 없잖아.
Wolves killed or not?
Yes, kill them.
How do you like that one?
죽겠다 너 그러다. 이렇게 안 맞아. 가만 좀 있어.
Not exactly the archery training I was hoping for,
The wolves are dead. That's what matters.
if you say so.
How much more training will we do before I can enter the battle?
What? You don't want to spend more time with me?
좋은데요?
This time with you has been... I don't know what to say.
Say no more. In a strange way, I see my own reflection in you.
Yes. We've only just met, and yet... we have a... connection.
You're a unique creature, Alexios. There's one more step to our training.
Where to?
My house.
What? 무슨 훈련이죠? 궁금하네요.
Shall we continue?
Now that we've saved the children of Hydria from a pack of hungry wolves, I guess we can move on?
You jest, but that was a real nuisance we dealt with. Your choices have an impact, Alexios. Your actions have already benefited the people here. So, shall we complete our training?
We do have unfinished business.
The training? Or the company?
당연히 이거죠.
We've been having so much fun.
Fighting each other, killing wolves.
Go on.
I think you'll like this next challenge.
Yes.
We're going to have a foot race.
아이씨.
First one to the high point of the
아,
island.
밀당 보소.
The last part of training is a race?
The Battle of 100 Hands is about skill, strength, and most of all, endurance. A tired competitor is an easy target for someone with stamina. I make regular offerings to Hermes to stay fast.
And if I win this race, what will I get?
Bragging rights alone.
Great.
It's not the result you should be after, it's the training. After this, you will be ready to enter the Battle of 100 Hands. I will vouch for you, and you will vouch for me.
가시죠.
I'm ready. You said race to the high point?
Yes, the plateau on the other side of town. When I say go, the race is on. 3, 2, 1, go!
어딘데?
I thought you'd be faster.
Just enjoying the view. You're fast, even with all that gear.
내가 이 정도요.
Easy to forget how beautiful.
When you're training so hard, you mean?
I'm trying to restore balance to my life and to the Greek world. To find closure. But there are people standing in my way I must take care of first. And I think winning the Battle of 100 Hands will help.
What makes you think that?
Call it a hunch.
I come up here to remind myself to live in the moment.
I can see how that might work. I'm telling you, he was never fully dressed. And some people on Kythira built a statue to this man. Malakas,
분위기 좋네.
please.
What became of him? That's Melos Island right there, where so many warriors go to die. At the battle, we may have to fight each other, and only one of us will survive.
죽는 사람은 당신이 될 겁니다. 이건 좀 분위기 깨져?
I thought you came up here to live in the moment.
How's this for in the moment?
좋은데요?
Let's make it more than a moment.
Must you wear so many layers?
Comes with the job, I guess. I guess this is goodbye. Until the battle, I mean.
Let's not make this difficult.
I can't help thinking. We don't have to cross swords.
You could skip the battle as easy as I can, but you won't.
You're right. Goodbye, Roxana.
야, 이러고 경기에서 만나면 죽여야 된다고? 너무 살벌한데?
We should talk.
I'm at your disposal.
I'm ready to compete.
Indeed. Roxana tells me your training went well. Meet me inside the city gates. The battle will begin soon.
위대한 도전자.
We are gathered here again for the battle of 100 hands. Indeed, impressive warriors from all over the Greek world have come to test their might and skill against each other. Whether it is the sharpest sword in the Athenian army, or the broadest shield Sparta can muster, all now stand alone against the many.
록사나.
At our climax, the final two will face off on a special battlefield. But only one will be called champion. Let the battle of 100 hands begin! Remember that horn! You'll hear it throughout the battle, marking your progress. Now, fight!
그냥 배틀로얄로 싸우는 거구나. 이런 거 특 그냥 기다리면 됨. 잠깐만. 난 부관을 불러도 된다는 거. 얘들아, 입이야. 어? 뭐 입이 왜 안 움직여? 안 싸우네 쟤? 도망가네.
This was every fighter for himself.
야, 너네 이거 반칙하래. 왜 반칙해? 반칙이야. 아니 얘네도 이렇게 하는데 이비는 왜 안 도와줘? 아이 일로 와. 죽어. 죽은 것 같은데 쟤는. 이거 왜 안 죽냐? 오케이. 우! 너무 재밌고. 저기서 아무것도 안 하고 있었네. 그냥 내려와 너. 일로 와. 빨리 와. 왜 빨리 안 오고? 다 보여. 뭐해? 배틀? 지금! 빵!
I need to keep moving.
대포를 쏴버렸죠? 걸렸다. 얘네 뭐 동물 친구들 다 데리고 있네? 끝났어.
Another horde. Almost finished.
뭐야, 너 죽었는데? 미안하다, 야. 자, 입이 왜 안 나와? 볼 수가 없네. 지금 공격하기. 빡. 피하고. 나쁘지? 뭐야? 누가 대포 샀어? 폭탄이구나. 왜 다굴하냐? 왜 다굴하네? 반칙이야. 그렇지. 헌신적인 브리세아스. 아. 죽었는데 이미? 들어와. 오, 얘 봐. 화살 잘 쏘네. 내포처럼. 뜨거워? 얘 교단 병사, 교단 근위병 그거 아니야? 헬멧? 잘 가시고.
We can only imagine the might of all these warriors aligned against the cult. Instead, we came to Melos to slaughter each other over a sack.
여기 오면 록사나 나오겠다 이제.
Is there a final challenger?
Indeed there is. Patience, Alexios, patience.
Tell me, Drakios, is it Roxana? Is she alive?
Your final challenger approaches.
록사나 아니겠지. 맞네.
We will finish this in the shadow of the volcano in the east.
뭐야? 이렇게 가? 거기서 하는 게 아니고?
It seems like the training is paid off.
I was about to say the same.
Enough chatter. Our patrons demand a champion. Finish this.
We can lay down our weapons. There's nothing more to prove.
This is outrageous. Roxana, only one of you can win the battle and become champion.
We don't have to kill each other.
Think of the riches, Roxana. Indeed, everything you've dreamed of is almost within your grasp.
잘 생각해, 록사나.
Only one of
너
you can
죽어.
walk away a legend.
The stakes were clear from the beginning, Alexios. Don't do this. I'm so close.
Enough! The battle must end now!
No, Roxana. We decide how this ends, not him.
I'm beginning to think there are things more important than riches and glory.
Join me on my ship. There are more adventures for us, out on the Aegean.
I will join you.
No! You must finish the battle!
It's over, Drakios.
It's over when I say it's over.
얘 교단원 같은데? 저 교단 걔네잖아. 기다려봐. 얘부터 하자. 기다리라고. 기다리라고 했냐 안 했냐? 어? 저기 화산이구나. 저를 떨어뜨려보자. 일로와. 야야야, 하지 마봐 좀. 얘 불리게. 일로 와봐. 일로 와. 일로 안 오네. 잘. 얘 너무 잘 싸운다 록사나가. 아, 독도 쓰네 얘. 일로 와봐. 비켜 비켜. 일로 와. 일로. 그렇지. 일로 와. 그렇지. 다 왔다 이제. 가시고. 저기 빠졌는데 살아있다고? 좀 말이 안 되는데 저게? 저기 빠졌는데 어떻게 살아있어 이 아저씨는. 다시 뜨끈하게 뒤지고 오세요 아저씨. 모자라? 모자라면 불 좀 더 떼어주고. 어 뭐야, 어떻게 올라왔어? 잠깐만. 글로 들어가라고. 거기 있으라고. 거기 들어가시라고. 시원하게 담궈. 자꾸 나오네. 어디 갔어? 마무리하자. 마무리는 들어가시고. 어? 왜 또 회복이 돼? 툭.
Thank you, champion.
So, I'll see you at my ship?
Yes. I'm ready to go wherever the sea wind takes us.
Wherever it is, adventure awaits. For both of us now. Hippocrates, you know it's unwise to upset a patient.
He asks me to end his life when he knows I can't.
Messias,
아,
please help me. I'm in such
알라스 하고
terrible
싶은 거야?
pain.
You cannot simply ask someone to kill you in my presence. I'm your physician. I will not allow it. I can ease your pain, analyze your symptoms, and try to cure you. But that's all.
난 이거긴 하다 솔직히.
Life is about choice, and we should all be able to choose for ourselves when we leave this world.
And I will. Once I know my family's future is secured.
Secured how?
My family is one of the richest in Thebes, and we have many rivals. When I die, my son will become the head of our house. He's just a boy. I need to ensure they can't take advantage of my death.
저들이 누구야?
I'll deal with your rivals and give your son a fighting chance.
Thank you, Messias. If you steal their assets, it will weaken their position and prevent them from posing a threat to my family. That will buy my son time.
그냥 돈 훔쳐달라는 거 아니야 이거는?
What do I need to steal?
To really weaken them, steal their debt registry, the mortgage testimonials, and the collection of fine
아니
jewels.
기둥을 뽑아오라 그래라.
Where do I need to go?
Their estate is nearby. It's one of the most finely decorated homes in all of Thebes.
아, 그 와중에 자기 집 자랑 해주고요.
Why not just kill them and remove the threat for good?
If they're weakened, they won't pose a threat to my family's position. If they're removed, another family will rise up to take their place and still pose a threat.
This solution keeps my family safe and their position secure.
오케이.
Stealing isn't normally what I'm paid for, but I'll get it done.
If doing this helps bring him some semblance of peace, I will pray for Tiki to watch over you.
왜 그래? 죽었나? 아닌데?
I've done what you asked. Your family's position will be secure for quite some time.
You have given me hope that my name will live on long after I'm gone. All I can ask the gods for now is that my son lives a longer and happier life than I. I'm in your debt.
약간의 보상이면
I'm
좋을 것
always happy to
같습니다.
help a wealthy noble with his problems.
Now, it
아이씨,
pains me to
뭐야?
ask, but I need your help with
얼마를
one more
주려고?
thing.
I know what you want to ask.
This disease will claim me. Be it today
어?
or another. in the
죽여달라는 거야,
future.
설마?
It's a matter of when, not if.
Hippocrates won't just let me kill you.
No, but he listened to you. If you can convince him it's what's best for me, he might change his mind. I don't want to slowly waste away. I want to die in peace while my family remembers me in a good light.
I'll talk to him for you.
I appreciate your help. You've shown me more kindness in the last few days than most have my entire life. Now I must rest.
If you have a moment, I would...
He seems to be resting peacefully now.
Yes, you helped ease his mind, but he'll never truly be at peace until he takes his last breath.
When will that be?
It's hard to tell. Judging by his symptoms, it'll be sooner rather than later. I can lessen his pain, but to do so, I'll need some hemlock.
I'll collect the ingredients.
동욱 미나리면은
Thank you.
안락사를
Won't stop the
한다는 거
pain
같죠?
entirely, but I hope it'll help him feel more comfortable.
He doesn't want to feel better. He wants to die with some dignity.
True dignity would be fighting through this, so I can analyze his symptoms further.
방치하는
He
거야.
wants to die and he's in pain. You should respect his right to choose instead of treating him like an experiment. What you're doing is wrong.
I will not be lectured on the morality of my work by a sellsword. I have a responsibility, like all healers, to use my knowledge for the betterment of others.
Hemlock is rare. Where do you harvest it?
맞는 말이야, 사실.
It grows all across
저것도
Viotia,
맞는
but
말이지.
check near the tumulus of Platea. I'm sure I saw some when I was last there.
Why are you treating him with poison? Hemlock is deadly.
Only in the wrong dosage. If my observations are correct, it should lessen the pain racking his body.
I'll get the hemlock.
약간
you need.
마취 효과가 있나? 동미나리가?
I got the hemlock you wanted.
Thank you. I know this task was a little beneath you, but it will help
그래,
my friend.
이런 격 떨어지는
I've
일을
prepared the
시켜.
elixir base, but I need you to grind the herb and add it to the mixture.
이제
I
잔심부름도
think I can
시키네.
handle that.
Be mindful of the amount you add. While the hemlock is an excellent pain inhibitor, too much can
아, 이걸 나한테 맡기는구나. 야, 씨, 이런. 아, 이건 진짜 오바지. 아, 난 히포크라테스를 믿어볼래. 약간 마취제로서의 뭐 성과를 볼 수 있지 않을까.
Just as the doctor ordered. He seems to be calmer now.
The potion is working. With what I learn here, I could help many more who still have a chance at life.
Good luck, Hippocrates. I hope our paths cross again in the future.
역시 이럴 줄 알았어.
Ουκ άξιος εστι τούτο παθήν.